is the reason for the season. Jesus is the reason for the season. Happy holidays, everybody. Now let's just get right down to the nitty-gritty of it. This is my favorite season as a child who was raised by a pillar of hope in a pillar of hope in the Bible Belt in Georgia. I love it because my grandmother taught me to go out into the world and live by the Bible, love one another as we should love ourselves. But apparently, a lot of people don't love themselves. So apparently, people love other people the way that they love themselves. So when you don't love yourself, then how can you love other people? We say we do. You understand what the word means, but do you understand what the feeling means? The connection, the bond. We get so caught up in wordplay and things of these natures. So I just want us to really dwell on the season. It is not about going bankrupt. It's not going out and buying all these material bullcrapish gifts. That means absolutely nothing to your children for no more than probably like a couple of months. Jesus is the reason for the season. Many of you say that you believe in God. Okay. Their history books clearly states that throughout all ancient civilization, 99% of them believed in multiple gods. So, and even in the Christian Bible, especially in Revelation, it speaks of Hades, Apollo, just to name a few. Aren't those Greek and Roman gods? Yeah, yeah. So y'all go to church every Sunday, basically, for Roman mythology lessons. That's why they skip all over the book. What other place do you go to where they teach out of a textbook and they skip all throughout the textbook in one lesson session? Isn't it chronological order, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3? Because all the information connects together. Now, they might have you read a part of a certain chapter, like majority of the chapter, and it'll reference to a later chapter, which you would then get to and go through step by step in chronological order. Church is the only place I've ever seen where they teach from a textbook and go out of complete order, which is why the country is out of order. Chaos. How are you learning spiritual lessons out of order? And then not to mention, because I've had this argument, I'm not going to say argument because I don't like to argue. I think arguments are just emotional opinions that you cannot substantiate with facts. And so you just feel like yelling and exerting a whole bunch of energy that I don't have to give you. That's too straining. But I am a firm believer in debates. I am a firm believer in presenting facts. Opinions are just that. Everybody has one. What you think versus what you know. A lot of people think they know a lot of things that you really don't know. Like prime example, and I'm going to test you. Do it. Try it. What color is a tree trunk? And what color are leaves? Write it down. Tell a friend. Then go outside and look at one. Because I know in pre-K, kindergarten, they told us that tree trunks are brown and leaves are green. You should go outside and look at some trees. I'm just saying. Find out for yourself. Stop letting everybody else tell you who and what and how and when. Who gets to dictate that? Who says that they're right? Because clearly a lot of things just don't add up, but some things do add up. 1 + 1 = 2. Like, I don't understand how I've had a conversation with people about being religious versus being spiritual. It's typically Christians, or people who call themselves Christians. And it just baffles me because they're upset because I say I'm not religious, but I'm spiritual. How can you be spiritual, but you religious? So you don't believe in God? So whoa. Rewind, watch this. Hey Siri, what's the definition of religion?
Religion means the belief in and worship of a superhuman controlling power, especially a personal god or gods.
That's all you got? Well, We can go with that part. A supernatural spiritual being. How the hell do you practice worshiping a supernatural spiritual being, but you're not spiritual? So how does that connection work? That's like, never mind, because people got Wi-Fi. Well, shoot. Right, how you gonna call somebody with no means to communicate to them? Right, you gotta be on the same wavelength. So how are you believe in a higher spiritual power, but you're not spiritual? How does that make sense? Make it make sense. And then you're practicing. When y'all gonna get in the real game? Because you practice to get so you'll be good when it comes game time. So when y'all gonna get in the game? How long y'all gonna be practicing? Because it seems like y'all been practicing for a long time and still have yet to learn anything. Because if that was the case, the world wouldn't look the way that it did because we would be living by the Bible. We would be loving one another. We would be helping one another, not trying to tear each other down. So, and I'll give you one even greater because we're not going to make it about other people because this whole thing is called self-reflection. Because a lot of people seem to want to look at their reflection in the mirror but don't want to self-reflect. Self-reflect is when you look inside and deal with the being inside of the flesh, which a lot of people, right, you stop right here. Thank you, I know. I try to put a little decency into how I look because I like to carry myself with some type of pride. Like I care about myself, some type of decent upkeep. So thank you. But let's talk about the inside. Let's get beautiful on the inside.